Welcome back, dear students. So, in today's session, we will be learning enthalpy as well as the relation between specific heats in terms of enthalpy and internal energy. The derivation will be discussed. So, enthalpy is a convenient grouping of the terms internal energy and pressure volume energy. So, if you see, the product of pressure and volume is having the units of energy. So, enthalpy is evolved from the Greek word enthalpion, which means to heat. So this was the professor who identified the importance of the group U plus PV, Professor Richard Mollier. You might have heard about Mollier diagram, Mollier chart, right? So that was a contribution from this person. So U plus PV, the important combination, he recognized the importance of this term in the analysis of steam turbines. So in short, we can say enthalpy is the total heat or heat content. It is quite useful. It is usually denoted by total enthalpy, uppercase H, and specific enthalpy in lowercase h. It is quite useful in calculating the energy of mass streams whenever there is mass flow in an open system. This is quite useful to combine the terms U plus PV. The enthalpy is also useful in the energy balance during the constant pressure process for a substance contained in a closed piston cylinder device. In that case also it is quite useful. We will see those things in examples while solving the problems. So it has got the units of energy. Enthalpy has got the units of energy. Now coming to the second term what we are going to discuss today, specific heats. The energy required to raise the temperature of a unit mass of a substance by 1 degree, that is a specific heat. So there are two kinds of specific heats for gases, specific heat at constant volume and specific heat at constant pressure, CV and CP. So this is CV, specific heat at constant volume. You might have studied in your plus 2 classes. The energy in physics, energy required to raise the temperature of a unit mass of a substance by 1 degree as the volume is maintained constant. When the volume is maintained constant, if you want to raise the temperature of unit mass of a substance by 1 degree Celsius or 1 Kelvin, the amount of energy required is termed as specific heat. It could be represented in terms of internal energy. You know that U is internal energy. So partial differential of internal energy with respect to temperature when the volume, specific volume is maintained constant, that is recognized as expressed as specific heat at constant volume. Similarly, specific heat at constant pressure is expressed in terms of partial differential of specific enthalpy with respect to temperature when the pressure is maintained constant. So this could be uh, uppercase CP. In that case, it will be dou uppercase H total enthalpy by dou T at P. So the units only will be different, right? Specific heat. So there will be total specific heat or per unit mass. Both could be used depending on the situation. Now let us try to derive the relation of these specific heat Cp and Cv for an ideal gas. For an ideal gas, please keep that in mind. For an ideal gas. So you have the definition. So you will take all the terms per unit mass. Okay, specific enthalpy, specific internal energy, and specific volume. Fine. That's why I have written H equal to U plus PV. H is specific enthalpy. Okay. So you know the definition for H. Fine. Now for an ideal gas, you have the ideal gas relation PV equal to RT. P into specific volume is equal to characteristic gas constant multiplied with absolute temperature. So you can write in the definition of enthalpy, PV could be replaced by RT. So H is equal to U plus RT. In differential term, you can write dH equal to du plus R dt. R is a constant, right? It is a constant for the specific gas. So dH equal to du plus R into dt. But we know that from the definitions of specific heats at constant pressure and constant volume, we have dH equal to Cp dt, or Cp is equal to dou H by dou T at constant pressure. Similarly, Cv is equal to dou U by dou T at constant volume. So from those relations, we can write dH or change in enthalpy as Cp dt and change in internal energy as Cv dt. So you can substitute these in the previous expression. You will get Cp is equal to Cv plus R, where dt will get cancelled out from all the terms. So finally, you will arrive at Cp is equal to Cv plus R, or Cp minus Cv equal to R. Cp minus Cv. So change difference in specific volumes at constant pressure and constant volume is the characteristic gas constant. Or you can ascertain from this relation that always the specific heat at constant pressure is higher than specific heat at constant volume. Could you give me a proper answer why that specific heat at constant pressure is always greater than specific heat at constant volume? You may submit as an assignment in the classroom. So this R is replaced as Ru when Cp and Cv are given on a molar mass basis, like this. So if Cp and Cv are on molar mass basis, a bar is added on top of it. The unit will also be changed. It is Ru, kilojoule per kilomole Kelvin. Fine. Now the ratio of specific heat, Cp by Cv. Now that we have seen Cp minus Cv, now ratio of specific heat, Cp by Cv. So it varies with temperature, but this variation is very mild, so that we can take the value for monoatomic gases to be 1.667, and for diatomic gases including air, it is 1.4. Cp by Cv is air at room temperature. At room temperature. So it is usually denoted by gamma. Specific heat ratio is usually denoted by gamma and represented by Cp by Cv. Fine. So that's all for this session. Please do comment your valuable suggestions and feedback. We'll meet with another interesting session. Till then, it is goodbye. Thank you.